Okay, here we go. We're in the pathways of attachment to the rays of light or the luminaries of light. We're in chapter 3, the Sefer of the Yanuka. Let's go. Limud Torah shel Hatzadikim hu limud Torah shemegala es hamaore or. The learning of Torah of the Tzadikim. I believe when righteous people learn Torah, it's a learning of Torah that reveals these rays of light that come from light. So, how do we reveal this light that comes from light in the world? And how do we bring these rays of light into the world? Through the learning of Torah of the righteous. I mean, we could all be considered tzaddikim according to, Rabbi Nachman, if we're just learning Torah and being simple. So, don't look at this as like something you can't achieve. You could bring in this light also. You could be righteous. Kamosha Karan or Pnei Moshe Mikoyach Oira Shel Torah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for a little bit we thought we were talking about metaphysical stuff, this light that's coming off, these rays of light. Is this hypothetical light, metaphorical light, real light? But what's the Yanuka say over here? That just like the light was shining on Moses' face from the power of the light from the Torah. Now, what does that mean? Remember the story when Moses went up to Mount Sinai and he came down to the children of Israel? His face was glowing with a radiant light, and it like freaked the Israelites out. They were like, "What is this guy's face glowing?" And Moses had to put like a mask on. He like put a cloth or a mask over his face to not creep everyone out with his face glowing. So we're not just talking about some hypothetical light. We're actually talking about us like emanating light. But we're also talking about a spiritual light. So it's probably a concentric circle Venn diagram thing over here. But this is just my understanding of it. A lot of this stuff we'll have to check by the Yanuka because it's metaphysical and he's revealing metaphysical secrets to us. And this same light, this light that Moses had and the light that we could bring down, it comes down to a person in high doses or generally at the time when the person's making the blessings on the Torah. So every Jew, when you pray in the morning, part of your prayers is the blessings on the Torah. And we're not really allowed to learn Torah until we make the blessings on learning Torah. So just like you don't eat or drink water without making a blessing on the food, we don't learn Torah without making a blessing on it. It's not a blessing we say every time we learn Torah, but once a day in the morning we say the blessings on the Torah. So we should all say that. I'm happy to start posting that blessing also for people if they want to say it before watching this lecture, because that's where this light comes down to, at the time of saying the blessings of the Torah. Uve'esha adam mevarech berchos haTorah hu oisef me'or shel Torah l'chayav. And at the time that a human is making the blessings on the Torah, the blessings on the Torah, that person is gathering from the light of the Torah and bringing it into his or her life. So when you scoop up water from a river and put it in your bucket, so when you want to scoop up light or blessings that are stored within the Torah to your life, it happens during the time when you're making the blessings on learning Torah. ולכן הרבה צדיקים נהגו לברך ברכות התורה בכוונה גדולה מאוד. And therefore, based on what I just told you, the Yanuka says, lots of tzaddikim, lots of righteous people in the history of the people of Israel, in the history of the Israelites, were accustomed to make blessings on the Torah with super strong intent. Gedola ma'od, seriously great intent, with kavanah. And they would dedicate a lot of time to the blessings in the Torah. Someone could say the blessings in the Torah in a good 30 seconds, under a minute, then out, I'm done, I said the blessings in the Torah. These guys were like, I'm not rushing this. Imagine if the bank account or vault was open and the banker's like, listen, this free money, just come in and take. You're like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to come in for a one little grab. and then like run out. And the guy's like, I didn't limit you on the time of grabbery. You can come in, my good friend, and grab as much as you like. No, it's okay. I'm not gonna be about. I'm just gonna grab one little stack of gold dollar bills, whatever. The answer is no. If you have the vault open, you're gonna stay there, stuff your pockets, and put it in your hat, and tie some into your beard, or wherever you're gonna hide the money and hold on to it. You're gonna stash it away. So same thing with Birchad Torah. When we're making these blessings in the Torah, don't rush it. If you're gonna be calm and gentle with it, then it's actually going to yield results for you. It's also like in modern culture. Actually, I'm not even going to give the analogy, but maybe I have to. I said it. It's a modern culture. It's just like when people go on a date or a guy wants to spend time with his wife or something, you don't go like, hey, let's just get to the end of the night and like call it a day. It's like, no, you got to wine and dine someone. You got to talk to them, make an experience about it. So we don't rush through these things. We just, we sit there. We appreciate it. Listen, I'm starting to ramble. Let's continue. Okay. These tzaddikim, these righteous people, would say the Berchat Torah with a lot of crying and supplications. They would be like crying while saying it. Therefore, the sages say, and we're wrapping it up here. Sorry for the rant. The sages say in the Dharm, in the Talmud, Shalo. Oh, this is huge, guys and girls. This is tremendous. Shalo charva Yushalayim Ella. Al Shalo Berchu B'Torah. I mean, we kind of knew this from last piece, but it says in the Gemara, Jerusalem was not destroyed except for the matter of they weren't making blessings on the Torah before they were learning. So the tribe of Judah was worthy to live all these thousands of years because we have the Torah. Anyone who leaves the Torah, you get lost from life. But we actually lost the temple because we were still learning Torah, but we weren't making the blessings of the Torah beforehand. So we still lost it. So it's not enough to learn Torah. You have to make the blessings of the Torah beforehand. That's the piece for today. I love you all so much. Let's start contemplating making the blessings of the Torah. You could say it in any language. If you don't even speak Hebrew, you say, blessed for your God that allows us to be oisik and learning of the Torah. But hopefully I'll post it. Everyone have a wonderful day. I love you all so much. Very much looking forward to more pieces in this pathway because it gets more and more interesting over and out.